Well, good evening, Rocket fans. Welcome to tonight's game between your Catholic High Rockets and the West Memphis Blue Devils. We are live here in West Memphis, Arkansas. I'm Jack Clark here with longtime friend Keith Calarera. Keith, great game tonight. Rockets 4-0, West Memphis 0-4. Seems like a game we should win. Tell us a little about West Memphis.
Yeah,
You
Jack,
did some research on them.
it is great to be back here in West Memphis. It's almost a twin to when we were here last year. Perfect night.
Beautiful sunset.
Just watched a beautiful sunset. The difference is we're a 4-0 team. They're an 0-4 team. This time it's early in the conference season. This time last year, this game was pivotal in setting up the playoffs. Rockets are 4-0, and we talk about this West Memphis team. They have had a tough start. The Rockets are scoring 28.5 points a game. West Memphis is really struggling, Jack. They're scoring about 8.5 points a game. Rockets are holding their opponents to about 11 points a game. West Memphis is giving up about 44.5 points a game, Jack. So
on paper, looks good for the Rockets. You still got to go out and play the game. And, Rockets got beat here last year, Keith.
Yeah, we did. It was a game that West Memphis, in the very end of the game, almost gave back to us, but totally different West Memphis team. Particularly this year, Jack, they had a senior quarterback go down about 3 weeks ago. They're starting a true freshman.
I can't even imagine a true freshman starting at 6-7A football. That's remarkable.
And he's coming on. Andrew Clay, not to be confused with Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah, I imagine that'll slip out for some of us 80s guys. But Andrew Clay, he's...
What is he, 14 years old?
Man.
I mean, how old as a freshman? You're 14, 15 years old. That's a young.
Yeah, I mean, in our world, we don't even have freshmen that make it up to the varsity team. He's talented. He's fast. But he replaced number 17, Andrew Jenkins. I watched the game that Jenkins went out. It wasn't like a bone-crushing injury. He was playing, and at halftime he took off his shoulder pads, and he was done for the half. It may be a collarbone or something. I have no idea.
Speaking of injuries, Keith, Rockets will be without one of their big key players tonight, Hayden Rofe. Understand he has an injured shoulder. Going to sit this game out. Hopefully have him back next week. The rest of the season, I mean, you and I talked. He's a huge part of this team. Plays both ways, makes tackles, catches passes. It's going to be missed.
Yeah, Jack, that's a two-way player for us that is arguably one of the best players we have on our entire team. So certainly going to be missed there. Just to kind of button up what we're looking at on West Memphis, they do have very few players that go both ways. But at the same time, this is a team that struggled. They're trying to find their identity on offense, trying to find their identity on defense. I do think a couple of key players. Number 3 on defense, Tavion Dancy. This young man is going to be he's going to be a force. He plays middle linebacker. Then on offense, number 7, Antoine Dawson plays wide receiver. Number 85, Cameron Qualls. And number 5, Eric Sykes. He's the running back. We talked about these guys.
Yeah, well, I've got them highlighted on my sheet here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say their name a lot.
Absolutely. We get over here, this facility, it's a year later, they've got beautiful basketball facility. They've got now their AD was telling us they're putting together a
pickleball, new baseball field,
new softball. They're putting in tennis. Speaking of tennis, Jack.
Speaking of tennis,
how about that?
Yeah, Catholic High Rockets, your 6A conference champions today over at Burns Park. Congratulations to those guys. Hayden Seabury over there reporting on it for us, and he's up here. And before I forget, want to be sure and thank our two partners here, Hayden Seabury and Sam Reyes. Thank you guys for making this trip with us, our camera operators. We could not do this job without these two. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, part of the radio, TV, film crew. These guys are out getting us ready. So we've got steady hands on the cameras tonight and looking forward to a big game.
Yeah.
Do want to congratulate Mount St. Mary on their golf team. They go over to Conway. They put it on. They on Tuesday they get a conference championship. On Wednesday they back it up with another back-to-back state championship.
How about that?
Boom.
Making us proud, both schools.
Yeah. So big week in athletics for the Rockets and for the Bells. So let's just hope we can cap off.
Keith, I'm not going to miss this coin toss tonight. You and I haven't caught one yet. We're 4 games in and we've yet to catch a coin toss. The captains are on the field. Perfect night for football, Keith.
Yeah.
This is perfect weather. It's probably going to, about kickoff here in a few minutes, it'll probably be high 70s. This is nice. Here come the Blue Devils. Once again, this will be their homecoming game tonight. I don't know why they keep scheduling the Rockets for homecoming, but here we are.
Right. Yeah, Todd Jacobian is going to scold me on weather if I say anything wrong about the weather, but he's brought us some wonderful weather tonight. This is picture perfect.
Yeah, if we'd have had if this game would have been a couple weeks ago, we would have been able to show this sunset as it went down behind the trees. What a beautiful spot up here in the Eagles Nest above the press box. And here we go.
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
The Rockets won the toss. And they have deferred. They're going to put the defense on the field first. And Keith, we're just a couple minutes from football.
Yeah, Jack, do want to mention our first quarter sponsor tonight. It's going to be Centennial Bank.
Thank you to Centennial Bank for your continued support, sponsoring the first quarter of the entire season.
Thank you very much.
Well, the Rockets are about to run through the banner. Hayden, you got them? Here we go. We're just a couple minutes from football. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on this clock. The Rockets will be in the road white. Keith in his home purple tonight.
Absolutely.
Looking sharp.
I'm a little superstitious, if you hadn't figured that out.
We are waiting for the team to run through the Catholic High banner.
West Memphis got a big crowd.
They do have, it is homecoming.
Yep.
Looking across the stadium, Rocket fans, I'd say we've got about 80, 100 fans over there. It's a long drive, and here come the Rockets. Rockets, a light travel squad tonight. Keith, we're about to play football.
That's right. It's exciting. Jack, this is, of course, our away game next week. We're back at home. It's our homecoming next week.
Can't wait.
I want to remind everybody that we will be – I do. Yes, sir. We'll be back at War Memorial next week, October 11th, for homecoming. Know there are a lot of fans up in Fayetteville making their way to Fayetteville, so thank you all for listening in.
It's a huge weekend in Arkansas, first weekend of October, high school football. The Razorbacks are in town. We've got music festivals in all corners of the state. I'll be at one tomorrow night. Well, here we go. Perez is lined up. Rocket Special Teams is on the field. Eric Sykes back for West Memphis. Antoine Dawson back there as well. And we are off. There's the kick. It's going to take a bounce, and it's going to roll and roll and roll. And it's going to finally be picked up at the 1 yard line. And here comes the Rocket Special Teams. But, boy, big credit to Antoine Dawson. I think he thought it was going to bounce and roll into the end zone, Keith. It sort of checked up on the 1 yard line, and he's like, well, I got to run it. Had a nice return out to the 30.
Yeah.
Everybody just sort of stopped on that and weren't sure what he was going to do. Well, here we go. Ball is spotted at the 26-yard line. Both teams on the field, and we're about to play football.
Jack, this offensive line of West Memphis, 270, 240, 330, and 320. That's a 298 average across the middle.
They are big up front. They look every bit of it.
Would you say last year that's a lot of cheeseburgers?
That's a lot of cheeseburgers, chicken nuggets. Well, here we go. Andrew Clay, he's lined up at quarterback.
He's quick.
The officials have blown the whistle, and here we go. 1st and 10 for West Memphis. Sykes will go in motion. There's a quick pass out over to the right, and
well defended.
Jake Black open there on the tackle. Nice job by the Rocket defense. No gain on the play.
Jack, we were talking about Jake last week. You know, we got so many players that are getting so active in our defense, and Jake is a guy that he hadn't really gone unnoticed, but man, is he making 4, 5, 6 tackles a game
every week. Well, that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for West Memphis. Got a man in motion. There's the give to the running back, and wow, nice hole there. He's tripped up by Bo Bradford. Keith will get 3 or 4 yards on it. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, the thing that we need to do with Andrew Clay, their quarterback here, as a freshman, lack of experience, he is very prone to some tendencies. And I'm not a coach, and I just watch a lot of football. But the young man, he rolls to his right. He does not look off his receiver. He locks in on a receiver. And if I can figure this out, any high school coach can figure this out.
Well, there he goes. He's back. He's going to throw out to, oh, refs are going to, there's a flag down. Looks like this is going to be against the Blue Devils.
They got an injury.
Referee. Do have an injured man down.
Yeah, that looks like number 59, Kelby Stackhouse. Jack, once again, we want to thank the Centennial Bank for being one of our platinum sponsors this year.
Thank you to Centennial Bank.
Take a quick timeout. Yeah, talking about Andrew Clay, their quarterback, the tendency that I saw just watching a little bit of film, because you and I, you know, we're just nerds that way, and we tend to watch a lot of
what we do at night.
Yeah, that's right. But, you know, he just hadn't learned some of the things that an experienced quarterback has learned. And when it's a passing situation, he's got his receiver in mind, whoever's the called receiver. He's going to lock in, stare him down the whole way. He did that in all 3 of the previous games I've watched. So as a
tendencies of a young quarterback,
absolutely. Right? He rolls right. He's very uncomfortable. Nobody's comfortable as a right-handed quarterback. Nobody's comfortable rolling left, but he's going to throw the ball too. He does not like to get hit.
Well, after that penalty, that negates that run. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up here for West Memphis. Clay's going to send one man in motion. He drops back. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw long, well overthrown. Rockets with 2 defenders back there covering. Paul Plafkin back there.
So that's going to bring up their punter.
Garrett Mack also defending on that play.
Jack, the kicking game, like a lot of high school sports, is not their strength. Number 41, Josh Smith. I would suspect, I'd be surprised if this kick goes more than 31 yards, 32, 33.
Well, Plafkin and Garrett Mack will stand on their 40. Wait on this punt.
He does have some of the coolest shoes, though. Those green shoes stand out.
Those are some bright green shoes. Here we go. High snap. No rush from the Rockets. They're going to let him kick it. Plafkin's going to catch it at the 42. He's going to run to his right. He crosses the 50. Gets a nice block. They're going to throw a flag. They're going to get a block in the back at the 40, right in front of us, Keith, on the 46-yard line. They're going to call that every game. Nice return by the Rockets safety, wide receiver. They're going to back up the Rockets. That's going to, after that penalty, that'll be about a 5-yard return.
Yeah. Jack, this West Memphis team is coming off of a 62-14 loss. Preceding week was 48-7, 34-6 before that.
Well, here we go. Rockets 1st and 10. Their first possession of the night. Ball is at the 45-yard line. Jackson England is your Rocket quarterback. Noah Lewis lined up behind him. Well, flag down, boy. Penalties are out early. They're going to back the Rockets up. Got 9 minutes left in this first quarter. Game is tied 0-0. Here we go. Rockets are lined up. England in the shotgun. He's back. He looks to his left. He's going to scramble out. He's going to run to his right. He signaled to Plafkin. He wanted him to take off upfield, and Plafkin just tried to give him a little block, and he'll get about 3 on that, but that looked kind of like a broken play right there. That'll make it 2nd and 12 here for the Rockets. That stops the clock. 9:30 left in this opening quarter. There's England, the give to Noel Lewis.
Go, Noel.
Boy, he is running hard right up the middle, and it's going to take 3 or 4 Blue Devils to bring him down, Keith. He's going to get – wow, that's only 2 yards. That was 2 hard yards right there, Keith.
That's right.
Boy, he runs hard. Keith, last week, that guy was unstoppable in the second half. When the Rockets needed a first down, he went and got it. Great game from that running back.
Jack, I'm surprised to see West Memphis playing this real tight press coverage.
Well, here we go, 3rd and 10. England back. He's looking downfield, and he throws.
First
nice
down.
catch.
Oh, and a face mask.
Ben Gassaway with the reception.
Did I dream that, or did it?
Is that Gassaway? I couldn't tell from here, Keith. Nice catch by the Rocket tight end. I think he got him by the jersey.
Was it a jersey?
Yeah, but boy, that'll move the change. Rockets get a first down. Ball's on the West Memphis side of the field. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 41. There's the give to Lewis again. No, that was a fake. England's going to keep, and he's going to dive down. Boy, I thought he got hit late on that, Keith. He's already down, a little piling on. We need to keep him healthy.
Yeah.
After that scrambling, 2nd down coming up for the Rockets.
8:14.
8 minutes left. Here we go. England, 4 wide receivers. He's got Noel Lewis. He's going to send one man in motion. He's going to fake the pitch and throws a screen to Braxton Burks. Well drawn up play. There he goes. He's to the 10, the 5. Yes, touchdown, Rockets. Braxton Burks from Jackson, England, and the Rockets strike first here in this first quarter.
Boy,
wow,
that
Keith.
was beautiful.
Nice, well-designed play.
Braxton. We bumped into his mom this afternoon.
That's right.
As we were picking up the boys, and
I know she's proud right now. Keith, he's having quite a season.
He is, and we were talking about who is the player most likely to step up in the absence of
Hayden Rove. That's right.
In that offense, and
well, and a good catch too. It was a high pass, and he jumped up and caught it, and Perez with the extra point, and quickly Rockets up on the opening possession, 7-0, 7:51 left in this first quarter. Keith, great start.
Yeah, and a timely call. These coaches, you mentioned this a few weeks ago, they just tend to have that sense of when to call that screen pass. And
just like Coach Fogelman last year, they are in the previous 10, 12 years. He just timely. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey,
speaking of him,
and a shout out to Coach Fogelman. You and I were talking about him on the ride over, and a good friend. And when you lose a coach, sometimes it's tense and all that. And when Coach Fogelman leaves Catholic High, it's with love, and we love the guy, and we're proud of what he's able to do. And we were looking up his record,
4-0.
4-0. Man,
how about that? Congratulations to Coach Fogelman.
He goes back to the place he loves, and he takes over the program that he took to a state championship, and he's back. I mean, having a mirror season to what we're having here.
That's awesome.
Couldn't be happier for Johnny. So congratulations, Coach Fogelman.
Well, the Rockets strike first here. They're going to lead 7-0 in this opening quarter. So far, so good. Perez is lining up. He's going to kick it deep. Nice high kick. It's going to be caught at the 8-yard line.
Coverage.
Here comes the Rocket. There's a hold right there in front of the referees. Braxton Burks was the first one down there and just had his jersey held the whole time. He just got carried. Wow. Well, I didn't see that one, but nice coverage by the Rocket special teams. And West Memphis will take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Once again, thanks to our sponsors, Centennial Bank for our first quarter sponsor tonight.
Well, here come the Blue Devils. 1st and 10. They're trailing 7-0. Andrew Clay is the young Blue Devil quarterback. He's going to throw quickly to his right.
And
There's a flag on the play. He passed complete out to Antoine Dawson.
That's a WWF move right there.
Yeah.
Is it WWF?
WWE.
WWE, okay.
Yeah. We need Matt Deshawn.
I know.
He's the wrestling
guy. Have to bring him in for some.
Well, they're going to get a hold on West Memphis, and this is going to, boy, not a great start for the Blue Devils here, Keith. They are big up front. My goodness, there are some really big players on that offensive line. Number 77, Tony Gammon, 6'3", 270. That's a lot of chicken sandwiches, my friend.
Yes, sir.
That'll make it 1st and 15. It was a 5-yard penalty, but wait. Got another stoppage in play.
Having a conversation with left guard there.
Well, here we're back at it. Play clock is going. Clay back, looking downfield.
Pressure.
Here comes the Rocket defense. He's going to have to throw. It's thrown straight up in the air. Wow, Keith.
Did I mention he's going to throw it no matter what?
Yeah, he had to get rid of it. Wow. Jackson Barron was over there, and Keith, he almost had an interception. He would have just walked into the end zone with that one. Not a great pass. Brings up second down for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure. I think if we can continue that tonight, that's just going to be so hard on this young man.
Here we go. 2nd and long coming up.
More getting.
Boy, he's running. He's going to be brought down. Clay gets tackled back in the, big loss. He's going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. I'm still waiting to see who that was, Keith.
28.
He hasn't turned towards me yet. Aiden Gazer. Nice job by the Rocket defense. And quickly, West Memphis just going in the wrong direction. 3rd and a mile here coming up for them.
This is huge. I mean, like we talked about, their punter, at best a 30-yard punter.
With a hold here, Rockets will have great field position, Keith, on their next possession. Here we go, 3rd down. Clay standing in his end zone. He's going to give the ball to his big running back.
Here.
Oh, nice tackle. Nothing there. Great job by the Rocket defense. Wow, Keith.
Was that Evan Scott?
That was Evan Scott there. Hit him first. Or Garrett. We were a long ways. Great job. Keith, that was Evan Scott that was there first and drove him back, and his teammates just helped clean it up. They're going to give the running back 1 yard on that. Brings up 4th and about 25, and West Memphis will be punting out of the end zone once again. Josh Smith.
Aiden Geyser playing this rush end. I mean, last year, we had arguably one of the best
Christian
rush ends.
Potts, absolutely.
Playing in college now. And Aiden Geyser, as a junior, is stepping up, playing that position strong.
There we go. Well, 4th down coming up here. Garrett Mack back for the Rockets to catch this punt. Paul Plafkin, they're going to be standing on the West Memphis 40. Rockets going to get great field position here. West Memphis punter's in his end zone. No rush there from the Rockets. He's going to get the kick off. Nice high kick, and Plafkin's going to go back and chase it. He's going to get it at the 45, looks upfield for some room, and nice return down to the 36-yard line. Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
That was his best punt I've seen all year.
That was a nice high kick. Still did net 5-yard punt from the original line of scrimmage. So Big break there for the Rockets.
That's right.
5 minutes, 19 seconds left in this opening quarter. Your Catholic High Rockets are leading 7-0. So far, so good. Here we go. Jackson England, 1st and 10. Fakes to Noah Lewis, throws out to Braxton Burks, and
slipped.
He slipped and his knee hit the ground. Just an unlucky break there for the Rocket receiver.
It was a little bottled up, though. That was I like the call, quick action, but West Memphis had it defended pretty well.
Rocket fans, we have the stadium announcer right next to us, so it'll be kind of loud. Here we go, 2nd and 12. There's a pass out to Paul Plafkin. Nice route. It's going to be pushed out about the 18-yard. Well, they're going to spot him at the 20-yard line. Nice gain for the Rockets. Brings up 3rd down.
And they got some good tailgating going on behind us. We're going to have a heck of a tailgate.
It's homecoming tonight, so
yeah.
Big crowd here. Here we go. 3rd down coming up for the Rockets.
Oh, excellent discipline by the Rockets.
It's like West Memphis might have jumped there.
Jack, big tailgate next week. Graduate, Matt Morris, State Farm, sponsoring a huge Rocket tailgate there on the grounds in front of War Memorial. So special thanks to him. Need all families and Rocket fans.
Here we go. England's back. Going to throw an out route to Paul Plafkin.
Yes,
fingertip catch.
He's got it.
Did he get in? Touchdown, Rockets. Wow. What a throw and catch. Keith Plafkin caught that with his fingertips. Nice catch. Nice throw.
A beautiful spin move. I mean, catch, spin, and then just turn on the afterburners.
Wow. Rockets strike quickly on their 2nd possession. Going to take 13-0 lead. Perez on for this extra point. Wow, nice start for Catholic High tonight. Here we go. The snap is good. The kick is up, and it's good.
Jack, I don't want to we need to talk about this snap and these extra points. We were struggling with that early in the season. That exchange, just that simple act of getting the extra point.
It seems so simple, but
right. We were struggling.
4 minutes, 12 seconds left in this opening quarter. Rockets leading 14-0. So far, so good. Defense playing solid. Offense striking in 3 plays on that 2nd possession. And so far, so good. Once again, want to thank Centennial Bank for sponsoring the 1st quarter of the entire season for Catholic High. Thank you for your support.
We're going to have a Regal Construction player of the game at the end of this game. Jack?
It's your night tonight, brother.
I'm going to need a stat person to keep up with all this going on tonight. Good kick. It's 2 in a row.
There we go. It'll be picked up at the 7-yard line. He's going to run left and turn it upfield. Boy,
Nice
Keith,
move.
He's got some speed. There's a flag down. Boy, there he goes, Keith. And wow, nice job. Tripped up. Keith, who was that once again? Who was that? 29. Nice job to trip him up. There is a flag on the play. Don't have him, Keith.
Yeah.
Need to talk to these coaches about getting us better rosters.
An updated travel roster.
These travel rosters change depending upon the game and injuries, etc. Rockets catch a break there. Flag was thrown on the 26-yard line. That's going to back West Memphis up. Tough break for them.
Jack, that looks like Fallon Davis.
Fallon Davis. Nice special teams play right there.
How about that? That's where you make your mark. You get your chance. You got one job on special teams.
And you did it.
Yes, sir.
Well, the Rockets will take it. That's going to back West Memphis up all the way to the 15-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10, but thus far they've only gone backwards. So they're looking to get something going here, Keith.
Yeah, it's been tough. Hey, look, a team that's 0-4, this is a telltale sign of what's going on with it.
Here we go. Clay in the shotgun. Low snap. He's going to get the ball to his running back. Hit immediately. Peyton White, Bo Bradford. Nice job by the Rocket defensive line.
It's going to make it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, 2nd and 8. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in this opening quarter. Rockets leading 14-0. The sun has set. What a beautiful night here, Keith.
It is near perfect.
Well, here we go. 2nd and 8 coming up for West Memphis. Clay is in the shotgun. He's going to be a quarterback keeper. Kind of runs behind some blockers. He's going to get a few yards, Keith. Yeah. Nice run there by the quarterback. He sort of wanted to take off, but wisely got behind a blocker. And that's a freshman quarterback. I just can't believe that.
Yeah, and he's put in a tough spot. What's like you said, 14, 15 years old?
God, I mean, that's so young. Got respect for that young man. Well, here we go. 3rd down. West Memphis looking for their first down. This is their 3rd possession of the game. Clay's going to send a man in motion, fake the handoff. He's looking downfield. He throws, and it's complete. Wow, nice pass and catch.
That was pretty. That is a tough pass.
Got a flag down.
That can be a late hit.
I'm not sure what they're going to call. There's a flag on the play. Plafkin knocked him out of bounds. Nice. Just put a shot on him. Going to wait and see what the – you got it. Going to wait and see what they call here.
Did they wave it off?
Not sure what that was. Well, the refs picked the flag up, but the net result of the play is the first down for West Memphis. So they'll get a fresh set of downs here and back to action. Clay bobbles the snap, gives to his big running back. He's twisting and turning, looking for some room, Keith, but there's just nothing there. Rocket defense playing solid. Eric Sykes with the carry on that play.
Brock Hatchett just
destroyed him.
Yeah.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up for West Memphis. Clay is back, fakes the handoff, throws out to his right side. And wow,
great
nothing
tackle
there. Great job. Once again, Evan Scott played it perfectly, Keith.
Was that Jackson Barron out there as well?
It's about 80 yards from here.
I think that was Jackson, number 3.
Boy, great job by the Rocket defense. Keith, it looked like that receiver just broke the wrong way. If he'd have made that cut in the other direction, I think he had some yards. He just made a poor decision. West Memphis staring at another 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 coming up. They're going to be in a real tight formation here. Clay in the shotgun. Got a man in motion. There's a fake handoff. He's going to throw out.
Oh, I would have loved.
Oh, boy.
Golly.
Tough break there. Garrett Mack defended. No way he was going to catch that ball. And
no, and Garrett, if you just make that move for the ball rather
than the hit. Yeah. Easy call for the referees.
Yeah, you gotta put your hands out like you're going for the ball.
Yeah.
And I think he actually could have made a break on the ball.
I thought he was going to go for the interception there.
Yeah.
Look, he's having a great season, playing hard. That's an effort play. Those things happen.
I played defensive back, and I spent most of my career looking for the hit, not for the ball as an interception. So I only got 1 or 2 interceptions in 4 years.
Well, Keith, they'll get a fresh set of downs after that play. 1st and 10 coming up for West Memphis. Their longest drive thus far in this first quarter, 1 minute, 16 seconds left. Clay looks to the sideline. He's going to change the play. There's the give to Sykes once again, and he's running hard and bouncing off of Rockets. Look at him run. Wow. Sykes running hard. It's going to take 3 Rockets way downfield. Nice run by the Blue Devil running back.
That is a tough run. That looks like a Rocket running back right there.
Several missed tackles along the way. Rockets can do better than that. Big play there for the Blue Devils. Moves the ball all the way to the Rocket.
And they're back on the ball, ready to go.
23-yard line quickly.
Just under a minute left in the first half.
Sykes, once again, he's hit at the line of scrimmage and just nothing there. Rocket defensive line filled that hole, Keith.
Yes, sir. Clock running.
One more second on the game clock and the play clock, so they'll have to run another play here.
Jack, all those receivers to his left, it's just not his way to I was going to say, that's not his style to throw left.
There's the give to the running back, and Brock Hatchett, first one there. Kind of got up under his feet, Keith, and he's moving a little slow after that, grabbing his, excuse me, that wasn't Brock Hatchett. Geyser. He's having a game, and time will expire in this first quarter. Rockets lead 14-0. Thanks again to Centennial Bank for sponsoring this first quarter for the 2024 football season. Thank you. Keith, so far so good, man. 14-0. I'll take it.
Yeah. Jack, I mean, it's look, we broke down a little bit on defense in a strong run. But what do we say?
They had scored. Yeah, this is when we play our best defense right here.
We talk about the bend but don't break defense, and this is when the Rockets really kind of bow their back. So we need to see them do the same thing right now.
Keith, we've seen them do it all season. A team will get a sustained drive, get down inside the 25, and
yeah, you tend to talk about Coach Cochran having some words of encouragement.
Yeah,
I think he's in that words of encouragement mode right now. Jack, we're moving on to the second quarter. Want to thank Arkansas Cardiology for sponsoring our second quarter. Man, there are so many great companies that sponsor this broadcast, and these guys are at the top of the list. There's so many graduates that are involved in all of our sponsorships. So thank you all. But Arkansas Cardiology, thank you for being one of our platinum sponsors. Alex Orsini, Blake Norris. There's
Scott Davis.
I mean, there's just so many guys that are out there doing things. Who else? Wes Pfizer, David Jones, Aaron Strobel. We go way back, man. But thank you again, Arkansas Cardiology, for being our second quarter sponsor.
Here we go. Third down coming up here for West Memphis. This will be the opening play of the second quarter. There's the give. Wow, Peyton, whoa, breaks two tackles. Nice run by the, boy, Rockets had two players there. Peyton White was there, Keith. Hit him once. Who was that other player? I didn't see who it was. Chris Pace. Oh, they both had shots at him. Credit to the Blue Devil running back. Broke two tackles and got 3 yards. Still a fourth down coming up.
Yeah, that was Carlos Williams, a junior. He kind of rotates in. Man, he ran hard.
Well, this is definitely 4-down territory, trailing by 2 scores. There's the
quarterback keeper.
Quarterback's going to keep it.
He's got it.
Oh, nice run by Clay. Just sort of ran behind his big left tackle and got a few yards.
Yeah, patient, just kind of waited and found his seam and got that first down.
Jake Blackoak in there on the tackle. Oh, I just say his name a lot every week, Keith.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. First down. Ball is at just outside the 10-yard line. They have it. If they could get another first down here. Here we go. There's the give to, once again, Rockets are going for the hit. Nobody wrapping him up. And, boy, he's just leaving a trail of Rockets behind him, Keith. Nice run by that big back right there. Jadeus East.
Was that number 6 or number 5? I may have given you the wrong number.
That was 5.
Yeah, that was Eric Sykes.
That was Sykes.
My apologies there.
No worries.
But look,
boy, nice. Rockets have got to wrap up. Hitting him's not going to do it. He's too big for that.
That's exactly right. I mean, we're hitting instead of tackling. We've got to just put a hand on him and just pull him down.
Oh, there he's going to drop the ball. Yeah. Wow. Clay wisely falls on it. Wow. Guys are there to cover up the play, but big break there for the Rockets, Keith. They're going to lose about 5-6 yards on that play.
Jack, he's been kind of doing, I hate the phrase of it. It wears me out hearing about an RPO, but he's been just kind of holding the ball in the belly of the running back, and then it's.
Look, when you're a freshman, you haven't built up synchronization yet with your running back. So,
whether it's a read option or what, I don't know, but he's.
Here we go. They're going to run a double reverse, and they're going to throw the pass. Complete touchdown, West Memphis. Wow, Keith.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Hey, they dial up a little trickery.
Andrew Clay with the reception on that.
Yep.
He's going to get a touchdown, and the West Memphis strikes here in the early second quarter. Yep. Keith, that was a trick play. Well run.
It was, and we had some defense there. I mean, he wasn't wide open. We had somebody right on him, but credit to him.
You got to think Coach Cochran's going to have a visit with the defense about the tackling out there. Rockets are much better than that. Left-footed kicker, Keith. This is a rarity right there, and he missed it. Well, after that missed extra point, that'll make the score Catholic High 14, West Memphis 6, 9:36 left in this second quarter. Once again, want to thank Arkansas Cardiology sponsoring the second quarter of the 2024 Rocket football season. Thank you, Arkansas Cardiology. Keith, I got a feeling the way Plafkin's running tonight, he's going to take one of these punts or kickoffs back.
Yeah, and this kicker is not prone to make a real deep kick, so I suspect that we should be able to get a good kick on the fly and really get some blocking set up. I think we talked about it early. Their kicking game is not their strength. This young man.
Green-shoed and left-footed.
Yep, and he does everything. He punts, does their extra points, and does their kickoffs.
He's got the ball on the tee. The Rockets are ready. Braxton Burke's back. Paul Plafkin. Here we go. It's going to be a short, high kick. Going to be caught at the 20. Evan Scott looking for some, Oh. Not a lot of space there, Keith.
No.
Garrett Mack on that return, but hey, we got positive yards. Ball will be brought out to the 32-yard line. Rockets will take over 1st and 10. No penalties on that. We like that.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what we can expect is Jack, I dropped my readers. This could all be over.
Well, here we go. Rockets 1st and 10. Jackson England, Rocket quarterback. He's got 4 wide receivers, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. He's going to drop back, throw the out route to his tight end, gas away, and Keith, he's going to get a couple yards. Not much on there, but nice catch.
No, I think that's the one time that I think turning to the inside may have cost us a yard or two. But look, good quick hit.
Nice catch by the Rocket tight end. 4 on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up for Catholic. England looks to the sideline. They may change the play. They will. The Rockets shift.
8:20 left in the second.
Oh, a lot of shifting around, and
just seemed like there's some uncertainty on that play.
Well, they changed it. I don't know. We changed the play, which is okay, but there were still 15 seconds left on the play clock. Still plenty of time. And just got a little antsy. It's going to cost them 5, Keith. So 2nd and 12 coming up. Got to clean that up. Well, here we go. 2nd and 12 coming up. England rolls to his right. He's going to throw long. There he is.
Beautiful.
Wow. He's going to be pulled down at the 25-yard line. Nice job. Guy Webb there wide open on the right side. England with a beautiful pass. Huge gain for the Rockets, and they just flipped the field, Keith.
That is fantastic. You know, the teams that have done a lot of damage to West Memphis have taken advantage of the right side offensive right, defensive left. It just seems like those corners have bitten a lot.
Wow, nice throw. Keep that play good for about 40 yards.
Yep.
Here we go, 1st and 10.
Right up the middle.
There's the give to Noah Lewis, and boy, he's scratching and clawing and fighting for yardage. He's going to get about 4 yards on that. Just love how he runs, Keith.
Jack, this is a drive where we're starting to get some positive yardage early. And, you know, that penalty kind of got me thinking, oh, no, we're going backwards. But on this series, here we are at 2nd. And
he threw that ball to Webb on the run, too. He
was
moving his feet when he threw that ball. Nice throw. There's the give to Lewis once again. And he's going to carry the load. He was kind of hit in the backfield, Keith, and just sort of carried everybody in. Mikhail Peterson was the first one there, and he just sort of climbed on Lewis's back, and Lewis carried him for a yard or two. So,
Jack, that's a name you're going to call a lot tonight, Mikhail Peterson.
Well, here we go. 3rd down coming up for the Rockets. England's got 2 backs. It's going to throw a pass. Oh, it's going to be there. They're going to get a flag. Nice.
Yeah.
Rockets catch a break there.
Working that right side again.
Once again, Guy Webb was the intended. No, who was that?
Is that Plafkin?
That's Plafkin, yeah. Plafkin was the intended receiver. And he's just such a big target, Keith. Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, he caught the defensive back, had his back turned, and then Plafkin had position, and it was an easy call for the ref. I think he had more trouble getting his flag out than he did making the decision.
Well, they're going to mark it off. That should be enough for a Rocket 1st down, I think, Keith. These pass interference plays in high school, it just seems every game it's a different rule, doesn't it?
Or maybe we just don't know the rules.
Maybe we just don't know the rules, you know. I've watched so many. Yeah, Rockets are going to get good yardage out of this and a 1st down. The ball will be spotted at the 11-yard line, so the Rockets could get another 1st down quickly. They're up on the ball. They're ready to go. England under center here. There's the give to Lewis, and he's going to running hard, Keith. Going to get 5-6 yards on that.
Every bit of 6, yeah.
I've not seen us in the I formation very much this season. Nice positive run there for the Rocket offense. 5 yards, 2nd and 5 coming up. Ball is at the 6-yard line. 5:55 left in this 1st half.
Love the pace.
This 2nd quarter is going fast.
Yes.
Well, here we go. England under center. Once again, Rockets in an I formation, some sort of power formation. Another penalty. Offsides this time.
How about that? That should be a 1st down, Jack.
1st and goal coming up here.
Once again, thank you to Arkansas Cardiology for sponsoring this 2nd quarter.
Keith, that's a half a distance penalty there, I guess. Wait. We only got 2.5 yards out of that. 2nd down, 2nd and short coming up for the Rockets. 2nd goal. Once again, another whistle. I don't see a flag. Jackson England over talking to the officials. Great camera work there, Hayden Seabury.
Yeah, Jack, thanks again to these 2 Catholic High students. We've got sophomore Sam Reyes, and we've got senior Hayden Seabury over here.
Can't do it without him. Here we go. Not sure what just happened on that last one. It's going to be 2nd down, Keith. Rockets in the power formation. They're going to try to push Jackson England. They're pushing. Look at them. Boy, nothing there that time. Keith, that's a big defensive line. Probably the biggest one we faced this season.
Yeah, we talked on the drive over. I think each week the level of play that we're facing every week is starting this week and then next week, it's just going to increase
Everybody's better.
Yeah, it's just going to get tougher and tougher and tougher. We have an undefeated record, but it's going to start being tested more and more and more each week.
Clock moving. Rockets in no hurry here. 28 seconds on the play clock. 4:44 left on the game clock. Clock moving. Rockets will line up in that I formation. Another penalty down. Offsides once again. No, wait, offsides on the Rockets. I know the Rocket coaches are not happy about that. A lot of penalties here in this opening half, excuse me.
I may need our second quarter sponsor here in a minute.
We need more penalties, yeah.
Thank you, Dark Star Cardiology.
Well, we are back in action. Third down coming up for the Rockets. I think they've run the same play again.
Beautiful.
Wide open. Guy Webb from Jackson, England. Touchdown, Rockets. Keith, they made that one look easy.
Just what the doctor
I think they tried to run that same play 3 plays in a row and just couldn't get past the penalties.
That's right. Man,
boy, he was wide open, Keith.
He was. I think they were expecting run or something off tackle, or excuse me, something wide, and man, he just slipped right through. Once again, a great play call at the right time by our coaches and well executed.
Keith, that might be that young man's first touchdown as a Rocket. We're going to mess up the snap. Somebody go get on it. Just follow the ball.
I spoke too soon. We were talking about that center exchange, the points of the extra
Jinxed
point.
ourselves.
Yep.
Well, the Rockets wisely cover up that play. Extra point will be no good, but the Rockets will still have a 20-6 lead.
2-touchdown lead.
4 minutes, 21 seconds left in this first half. So far, so good for the Catholic High Rockets.
That's right. I mean, we're on schedule.
Yeah.
We're holding teams to less than 2 touchdowns. We're pacing 30-plus, 35-plus points. I think we're on schedule, but we need to be. This is a team that we're not supposed to struggle with.
Right.
So what we need our defense to do is step up. They kind of found some holes in our defense. A
lot of missed tackles on that scoring drive they had, Keith.
They outworked us the last series. They ran over us. They worked harder, and we did not tackle. We just didn't wrap up. We made some solid hits and made them bounce back, but these guys are 0-4, but they won it. They have pride on the line. They're at home. This is homecoming. So you never know. You can't discount that.
Well, here we go. Perez has got it teed up. Oh, this one's gonna go out of bounds, Keith. Not a good kick there.
I'll take that at the 35.
But you know what? There's no return either. So
right.
Really not a lot of harm there in that. Rocket defense back on the field. Looking down there, Peyton White, Bagby, Couples, Bo Bradford, Jake Blackoak, and Aiden Geyser. These guys are playing some solid defense this season so far, Keith.
They've done a great job, and so many of these guys new to the team, new to the starting rotation this season.
Well, here we go, 1st and 10. Andrew Clay. There's a quick pass out over to his right, and
we were
immediately
ready.
And look at that. Yeah, I think Coach Cochran talked to his defense. There were 6 Rockets there on that tackle. Nice job. Jake Blackoak in there. Bo Bradford.
Substitutions coming in, Jack.
Jackson Barron in there as well. Brody McGee checks in at nose tackle.
Well, Sawyer Bagby just looks like he's about to come in and just tear somebody apart.
Here we go. Oh, bad snap. Clay's going to run back, and he's going to have to fall on it. And, boy, big loss for West Memphis. They're going to lose 20 yards on that play, Keith. That ball just whizzed by him.
Yeah.
Not a great play there for West Memphis. And boy, quickly brings up 3rd down and a mile. Keith, 3 minutes left. I think if the Rockets can hold here, they might use a timeout. If this is a running play, we've got 3 left. Try to get some points here. Work on that 2-minute offense.
Look, these are the
This
times,
is when you do it.
These
yeah.
are the points in the game, and I've mentioned this before. I think this is what our team has to get better at. We have got to seize the moment, pick up the points.
Here we go.
Throw's going to
Play
be
back. He's going to throw long, real long.
No.
A lot of pushing and shoving, Keith. Boy, tough break. Evan Scott defending on the play, Keith. I think that was probably a good call. If he just turned and looked at the ball, they don't call that.
No question about it. He needed to turn his head, but
he was there with him step for step.
I don't know that he interfered. His body was between him and the ball, and
it's homecoming. that flag right in front of the West Memphis coaches, Keith. You're going to get that call tonight. Tough break for the Rockets, but still not enough for a first down. Still 3rd down. Boy, if this was any other level, that's an automatic first down.
Once again, I'm telling you, Andrew Clay, middle of the field or to his right is where he's going to throw it. I think we've seen one pass to his left.
Yeah, he's just not throwing that. You're right. You said that on the way over here. He doesn't like throwing left. Well, here we go. 3rd and 15 coming up. Clay back. Lots of time to throw. Where's the Rocket pressure? He's scrambling backwards, nowhere to go, and he's just gonna throw one up in the air, and pass is gonna be incomplete. Looking for flags.
Nothing.
Player downfield. It's a clean play.
Yep.
Credit to the freshman quarterback. Keith was running for his life.
Yeah.
Lots of time to throw too. Rocket defense he doesn't have anybody to throw to.
Yeah, and about 4 Rockets you said, where's the pressure? And at that point, it unleashed on them. So here's what we talk about. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You got a punter that is not strong, 30, 40-yard punt maybe. Plafkin's got to catch this on the run.
Plafkin and Garrett Mack back for the Rockets.
You just got to get upfield, and we're at midfield or better.
We could put this game away with another score here, Keith. There's the snap. No rush. Nice high punt. Plafkin's going to catch it at the 37. He's going to cross field wisely. Picks up a couple of blocks. He's going to cross the 40. He's to the 45, to the 50, down to the 45, and he's going to be tackled at the 42 of West Memphis. Nice return by Paul Plafkin. Rockets will have the ball on the West Memphis side of the field. 2 minutes. Why is the clock moving? Why is the clock moving?
I think the coaches are having that conversation right now.
We just lost about 10 seconds there. Not sure what that was, Keith, but
that's your homecoming.
Well, here we go. Rockets 1st and 10, 2 minutes left in this second quarter.
There may be a clock conversation because he's holding up play here.
Yeah, we lost 10 seconds, 7, 8 seconds. Yeah, they're yelling up at the scorekeeper to change the clock. They'll get it right. There we go. 2:13. Rockets got 12 seconds back.
Yep, excellent.
Rockets still with 3 timeouts. Lots of time to score here. England back in the shotgun. He's looking downfield. He's got Braxton Burks wide open to the 50, to the 10, 5, touchdown Rockets. Holy cow, Braxton Burks from Jackson, England. One play, the Rockets striking. Wow, Keith, 26-6. We didn't need the 2-minute offense.
No.
We needed the one play. Keith, as soon as he took off in a sprint, I knew they were going to throw to him, and wow, he was wide open.
Our man Sam Reyes had it on camera 1 perfectly.
Nice job. Beautiful pass and catch from the Rocket offense, and that took a whole 7 seconds, Keith.
That is beautiful.
There's the extra point, and it is good. Nice snap and hold and kick from the Rockets special teams. And wow, 2:06 left in this second quarter. Rockets lead 27-6. Whew, that was fast.
Well, that's what you need.
Well, here we go. Perez is going to kick. Nice kick. No, that was David Bland with the kickoff. And boy, he's fired up. He kicked it out of the end zone. Nice job by David Bald.
The health department will be at the Academy of West Memphis on Tuesday, October 15th, for those who would like to get a...
Well, with 2:06 left in this second quarter, with 2:06 left, Rockets 27-6. Boy, it's been the Jackson England, the Braxton Burke show so far. Those two connecting for a couple touchdowns here in the first half. Keith Braxton's having an incredible season. Several multi-touchdown games. Like you said, saw his mom today. You know she's beaming right now when your kid's out there balling out like this. This is awesome.
You know he's wearing my number. I told her today I'm wearing my number in his honor. Well, actually, for a homecoming. Jack, remember, 40-year anniversary of our first state championship. Who did we play?
And we played this team. Kerry Whiteside sent me a message earlier and reminded me of that. This is who we beat in our state championship game.
That's right.
Well, here we go. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left. It was the fastest second quarter ever, and now it's really moving slow. There's Clay back. He's going to – oh, wow.
Evan
leaned back and first time tonight threw to his left. And, wow. Garrett Mack.
Oh, that was Garrett. I'm sorry.
Yeah, boy, he made a play for it.
He sure did.
Thought he was going to get it.
I love him breaking on the ball.
That only took 4 seconds, Keith.
Jack, there's time. We still have 3 timeouts.
Here we go. 2nd and 15, 2 minutes left. Here's Clay back. He's going to be – Geyser had a hand on him. Boy, he's being rushed, and he's going to wisely get rid of it. Nice job by the Rocket defense to just really shut that play down, and credit to that freshman quarterback, Keith, for just getting rid of it.
He did a good job there. And you look, Geyser and Bagby, these two young guys are really, really starting to step up on the edge.
I like it. Keith, they've only used 9 seconds, and it's 3rd and 15. The Rockets have a chance to get the ball back again.
And again, punter at best, if he punts from here, you're going to put the ball back in our hands, receiving it about the 50. We could have a mirror image.
Well, here we
We've
go.
Got to stop this play. No, there's no. No. Oh, you got to be kidding me!
What on earth?
The ref over the top saw nothing.
That was about a 5-6 seconds late call, an uncatchable ball. That's a tough break there.
Everybody's looking for the ball here. Eyes were on the ball. Let's wave this one off.
Yeah, you picked that flag up. That's no call there.
He waved it off. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good call. Hey, look, when they got it right and called on us, we agreed with them, right? So we're being fair here.
And hats off to those guys to get together. They came in, had a conversation about it. So a lot of respect for the refs. A lot of refs don't want to do that, but high praise there for doing it.
Wow, fourth down coming up here. Going to have a timeout, Keith. Sure.
Jack, this has been one heck of an Arkansas cardiology.
Second quarter.
I mean, I love it. I mean, we come up here, we got a beautiful night.
Long drive over here. We had something to eat on the way. This is. I said this to you since last year. This is my absolute favorite place to do a game because of our spot up here. We are sitting up here in the Eagles Nest on the 45-yard line. Just a perfect spot.
Yeah, let me tell you, this stuff is fun. This is so fun watching this Rocket team. So once again, punt. You got to catch the ball in the air. We've done a much better job here these last few weeks catching the ball in the air.
Garrett Mack, Paul Plafkin standing just inside the West Memphis 50-yard line. Well, they've had a lot of punts tonight. Here we go.
End over end.
Decent kick. Plafkin once again. He's going to run his right. A lot of space over there. He's to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. He's going to be hit at the 25. He's still running hard, and he'll be pushed down at the 23-yard line. Nice return by the Rocket.
Jack.
Paul Plafkin. Wow, Keith, that was. You could tell as soon as he caught it and he just turned the speed on. You knew he knew exactly where he was going.
100%. That wall was set up, and he just turned the afterburners on and went for it.
Jack. Keith, 30 seconds ago we scored. Now we've got the ball back. This is pretty incredible. West Memphis went 3 and out, 3 incomplete passes, just didn't use any time.
132. Plenty of time here, Jack.
Well, here we go. England back. Going to give to Noel Lewis, and nothing there. He's hit immediately, Keith.
Tough call, clock running.
Yeah, nothing there. Trayvon Dancy there on the tackle. We
lost some yardage. Time.
Rockets not in any hurry here. 113 left, 112. Here we go. England's going to have 3 receivers split out to his left. He's in the shotgun. They're going to throw the screen pass to Noel Lewis, and
that's well defended.
Dives forward. Yeah, he's going to get 7 or 8 on that, Keith. Looking to the sideline to call timeout. They're not going to use it, Keith. 50 seconds. Clock still running.
Hey, you said on the drive over here, I hope we get a field goal. We need to work on some field goals.
We need them.
I'm for that. I'd like another touchdown, but
here we go. 35 seconds left. England back. He's going to throw the post pattern. We've got flags down, 2 flags down. They're going to get pass interference. That was an easy call, Keith.
Good grief. And he put that ball on a rope.
Yeah. Paul Plafkin out there, the intended receiver. Look, Keith, has he come off the field tonight?
No.
He's played every snap so far.
Hayden, I mean, he's basically taken on his normal role on offense. Hayden has come off of the defense naturally. So Plafkin has had to move to safety, which has put Evan Scott down playing at corner.
Okay. Boy, he's a lot of snaps. Talented football player, Keith.
And then he's punt returning.
Here we go. Rockets 1st and goal. 29 seconds left. They want to score again. There's going to pass out in the flat to Noel Lewis, and he's immediately dropped. He's going to get 3 or 4 yards, Keith, and the Rockets are going to use their first time out with 23 seconds left. So far, so good for Catholic High. Keith, we got Jonesboro next week.
Homecoming.
We got a special guest coming up to join us. Reached out to Drew May, starting quarterback. Drew, yeah, starting quarterback for the 1984 state championship team. He is going to come join us in the booth.
Jack, as a sophomore, I looked up to that dude.
Those guys were just like, they were grown men, and I was just a little kid running around.
And let me tell you how much of a grown man. I played defense. I was on scout team. That dude would come around the corner.
He was so big, man.
It hurt for days, and it's like, hey, Calderera, go in and tackle that dude.
Okay, coach.
Yeah, and it was followed up by like 10 other guys that were just like him. It was so brutal, but
boy, that team was loaded.
And those guys made us all better. And they were great guys. They were great. I mean,
well, I'm looking forward to having him up there
seniors.
with us next week.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Well, here we go. 2nd and 10. England back in the shotgun. He's going to throw. He's got Noah Lewis out his left.
Go,
turns on the speed.
Yes!
Touchdown, Rockets. There we go. High five in the
that?
Eagles nest. Rockets strike again, and
The big man
33
makes
to
it to the
6.
corner.
Yes, Keith, I didn't know he had that kind of speed
That
to beat
is
a D-back.
That is a long, hard run because he caught that ball, at the hash?
Yeah.
And then you got to outrun a corner.
Keith, that screen pass has been deadly against West Memphis tonight. That's the 3rd time they've run it for big gains.
Oh, man, and you're playing out there on that corner, and you see it, the play developing, and you're thinking, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Perez is on for the extra point, and it is good. Hey, Keith, all his kicks been good tonight.
No. He had his kicks have been good.
His
but
kicks,
he
yeah.
had
The messed up snap.
A fouled snap.
Well, after that score, 12 seconds left in this first half. Right, it's been all Catholic High Rockets. They're leading 34 to 6. So far, so good from West Memphis.
Yeah, and I'd like to get with Arkansas Cardiology and up my dosage of some of my meds.
That was pretty exciting play right there.
This stuff is good stuff. So, what a second quarter.
Yeah.
And this is what we need. I mean,
Rockets
this is
scored twice in a minute and a half there.
And Jack, to me, I think this is where a team and a lot of our competitors, when there's an opportunity, you've got to seize the moment. You've got to just go down and score and score and score.
Yeah, I like that we didn't let up right there.
Yeah,
Did not let up because, well, look, I mean, against Texarkana, we had a couple drives stall out. We ended up needing those points. Needed to have to scramble to win late, remember?
Correct. So we're taking advantage of every opportunity we were given. And the Rockets are really, and credit to the coaches. There was no hurry. You and I are like, hey, we should call timeout.
Yeah, I know,
and they're like,
I know.
hey, man, relax. We
Keith,
got this.
While you were away checking on the camera, Keith, the Rockets made a change at kicker. That's David Ball down there, and his kick's going to be fumbled and finally picked up at the 10-yard line, and the Rockets are there immediately.
Nice
nothing there. Braxton Burks, once again. How many times we said his name tonight, Keith?
Yeah, doing it all.
He is having a heck of a game. Touchdown passes and making tackles. Well, Keith, 5 seconds left. They've got a chance to throw one up. Rockets are going to put 2 safeties way back. Paul Plafkin is back. Going to try to keep it all in front of them. Evan Scott back there. They're going to be 30 yards from the line of scrimmage.
I think they're just going to
They may just take a knee
play
here.
for another day here.
Yeah.
Look, it's tough on this freshman quarterback, Jack. This young man's, it's tough.
Well, that'll end this first half. It has been all Catholic High tonight, Rocket fans. 34 to 6. Big lead. It's been right now, Braxton Burks is having one heck of a football game, Keith.
Yeah, he really is.
Good for him. Well, Rocket fans, we're going to take a little break. Looks like we've got 20 minutes on our halftime. In order to be careful, I am going to kill the volume. If we have any sort of copyrighted music play in the stadium, we could get in trouble. So I am going to kill the mics, but we'll leave a camera on for you. And Keith and I will be back in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, and we want to thank our sponsors. We'll just run a quick little scroll of our sponsors. And again, we could not do this without all of our loyal sponsors.
Marcus Williams.
I don't want to blind this, but
He's being escorted.
Well, Rocket fans, we are back. Jack Clark here with Keith Caldera. Wanted to be sure and thank our other sponsors that also that haven't sponsored a quarter, but these are big pieces of the puzzle for the Rocket program. Bradford Marine and ATV, Foundation Resource Management, Full Sail Product Management Consulting, Hayden Myron and Foster PLC, Integrity Plumbing, McClarty Honda, Ortho Arkansas, Pennaprime of Arkansas, Quattlebaum Grooms and Toll, River Valley Builders, Ski Brothers Heat and Air, Spaces Storage, Matt Morris at State Farm Insurance, Stern Risk Partners, the Patch Boys of Central Arkansas, Doubletree Vet Clinic, Gastro Arkansas, Lauren Hoover, the Janet Jones Company, Jones and Sons, Staley Electric, Potbelly, Colliers, the CK Agency, Fish On Custom Rods, Bigelow Gunworks LLC, Firstal Valuation Services, Clarity Pools, French Hill, and Bumper to Bumper. Thank you to all the Catholic High Rocket sponsors for helping out the school and the football program. We are 2 minutes away from the third quarter. Want to be sure and say thank you to our third quarter sponsor for the 2024 season, Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic. Thank you so much for your support for Catholic High football. Homecoming night here at West Memphis, just sort of wrapping up the homecoming ceremony here. Nice crowd we're on the West Memphis side of the stadium tonight where the press box is, and they've got a really nice crowd here. I'm looking out in the parking lot, a lot of tailgating, they're barbecuing. This is a big deal. This team's 0-4, but it's still nice to see this kind of support from their town, Keith.
Jack, it is. Sorry, I was messing with my sound.
And now,
hopefully it's working.
Presenting the 2024 Homecoming Queen.
Yeah, I think we're good.
The Homecoming Queen.
Well, according to the scoreboard clock, we're inside of 1 minute here, but they have just announced their homecoming queen.
Oh man, we've had quite the show tonight. We've had dances, we've had all kinds of stuff, and now we've got the homecoming queen.
At this time, Mr. Will Hill, superintendent of the West Memphis School District, will present the crown, and Mr. Jimmy Fair.
So clearly, Jack, it looks like our homecoming is going to extend a little bit.
Yeah, buddy, this is it's all right. It's a big deal. Did you see how excited those girls were just then? That was
that's a big deal. Got ours next week.
Okay, here's a good trivia question. And I know the answer to this. All right. That's the only questions I ask if I know the answer.
Oh.
Do you remember who our homecoming queen was our senior year?
Oh man.
I remember.
Did you go to elementary school with her?
I did not. I think I'm not going to say that. I just know who she is. Yeah.
Man, I know.
She went to St. Teresa's.
Was it Donna Bernardi?
Donna Bernardi. Okay, bingo. Yeah, good job. That's pretty good, yes. Man. I'm impressed.
How about that? I do remember. And we didn't talk about that on the way up. This was not pre-planned.
No. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I was, back then, that whole deal was out on the field, and there was, the Rockettes had the drum. The boom,
oh, yeah.
Boom, boom,
Well, look, I went on like one date with her like a year before that. But when she won homecoming queen, don't think I wasn't sticking my chest out and telling everybody I dated the homecoming queen. I think I took her to a pizza one time. Nice girl. It was a long time ago, brother.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That is a bunch of class reunions coming up next weekend.
Yeah.
So
the big deal is the 40-year anniversary, though, of the state championship team. I hope we get a lot of former players off that team come to the game, and got Drew May coming up to see us. I'm excited.
That is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, don't forget CHS homecoming tailgate picnic next Friday. Starts at 5 o'clock. Thanks to Matt Morris, State Farm. Man, he is so good to us. He does so. I mean, I think
he'll be working his butt off out there.
Oh man, I know. And so many folks just year after year. And you look at the forecast. I think it's going to be weather like this. I mean, this is perfect October weather.
Yes.
And a big game. Got Jonesboro next week.
Keith, you not to look ahead, but we're trying to fill in some time here. You discussed Jonesboro. You said that we talked about them being a winless. We were talking about the remaining schedule. Rockets had some winless teams on the schedule ahead, but you said Jonesboro is still one to look out for.
They are going into tonight. They're 0-4, but look, they played a tough schedule and
dropped down from 7A.
They did. And they had a tough year last year. I think they were 0 whatever last year.
Yeah.
And more importantly, they're a pretty good football team. I mean, you can be 0 whatever early in a season and still be a really good football team. And they are that team. And it's going to get harder and harder and harder every week. Our schedule looking ahead, Jack, is Jonesboro. And even the coaches will tell you, when you start getting – we're 4-0. We could be 5-0 after tonight. We're still not there yet, but we could be. And now the second part of it being a coach, and I'm not a coach and have only coached the Holy Souls Wabbits, and we only had this problem once in 13 years that I was there. But the second part of being a winning season is keeping control of your kids' minds.
Yeah.
And 5-0. You got to start worrying about, hey, man,
we still got to bring it every play. You still got to, I'm sure Coach Fogelman a couple seasons ago, remember the Rockets went 11-0.
Yes.
Won one playoff game. You just kept wondering when we were going to have a letdown, And we didn't really have a letdown against Mountain Home in that playoff game. I think the better team won that night.
Yeah.
They looked like the better team.
Yeah.
No, wait, that was last season.
Year, but you're talking about that was PA that we lost to that night.
Yeah, but eventual state champion.
Right.
No shame in losing that game.
No, but look.
And hey, we talked about that too, Keith. Another weird stat. These seniors out here, it's their third year playing football for Catholic High. That game, they were sophomores. That game is the only game they've trailed by more than a touchdown in their entire football career.
11 points.
11 points.
That's
we trailed by 11 points at one point in that game. We haven't lost a game by more than a touchdown in 3 years. Pretty impressive.
That's incredible. And this senior leadership is really starting to step up and show. And we were so concerned, and rightfully so, starting this season, losing 33 seniors last year. And the lion's share of those 33 were heavily involved. 28 of them were heavily involved in every single play last year. So, man. So, yeah.
Great coaching job this season by this Rocket coaching staff. Tremendous coaching job.
Huge coaching job. So, we've got Jonesboro. We follow that back up with Sheridan, who's 2-2 going into tonight. And then the next two games are against Benton, who's 3-1 going in the night, and Marion. And then we finish it off with Sylvan Hills. Jack, we're the only undefeated team
in
right
the 6A
now
East.
in 6A East. Jack, we talk about it every week. There are some games going on tonight. We've got Russellville at Greenwood. We have got Benton at Sylvan Hills, Sheridan at Jonesboro. Shiloh Christian is playing at Mountain Home.
That's the big game. Big game right there.
That's a big game. You've got Siloam at Van Buren. You've got Fort Smith Southside at Lake Hamilton. But the long drive of the week, and we talk about this every week, Marion drives down to El Dorado, 254 miles. That's 4 hours each way.
We'd have to feed these two guys like 2 or 3 times on a trip like that. You realize that? We got away with just one meal, but we go down 250 miles. These guys are going to have to eat like 3 times.
Oh, my gosh.
Bring the ATM card. We destroyed IHOP on the way here, didn't we?
Yeah, one more reason we're going to need some cholesterol pills. Yeah, but that El Dorado and Marion game, this is a 3-1 Marion team and a 2-2 El Dorado team that we saw last week that has got some talent. So a lot going on. Boy, over in 7A, there's some games going on tonight.
Got a score from the Little Rock Christian Bryant game. Bryant 35-0 at halftime over Little Rock Christian. That, I gotta say, that's a surprise. Welcome to 7A, Little Rock Christian.
Yeah, as a team that spent 6 decades in the highest classification.
Right, we've been there.
Yeah, we've spent our careers there.
Both teams are back on the field. The Rockets won the coin toss at the beginning of the game, so they'll get this kickoff to start the second half. 4-touchdown lead. Keith, I want to see some ball control. Let's use this clock and let's get everybody home safe and sound. And before we go any further, I want to say thank you to Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic for sponsoring our third quarter, tonight's game, and the entire Rocket football season. Thank you, Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic. Well, here we go. There's the first one. Somebody's counting my here we goes. Here we go. Ball's going to be bobbled by Burks. He's going to pick it back up, but boy, nothing there.
So he's human.
He is human. He is tonight. That's the first sign of him being a human being tonight, Keith. Rockets will take over 1st and 10, their opening possession of this second half. I want to thank everyone for listening to us tonight. We've been getting a lot of text messages. This is so fun and makes us feel good knowing folks are out there enjoying this.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody watching.
A couple of years ago, you had to wait till 10:30 on Friday night and turn on the news and maybe get a score, and now they get us 2 donkeys up here.
Yeah, just thanks for the school and having low standards and letting us do this.
England's going to throw long. He's got Plafkin. Oh, wow, he stretched out for it. He was the only receiver, the only person who had a chance at that. Boy, strong arm, nice throw from England, just a little bit too much. Plafkin really stretched out for it, but that pass falls incomplete. Second down coming up for the Rockets.
Well, I better say this before I forget, but it is my anniversary. So happy anniversary to my wife.
Yes, happy anniversary, you guys. 27 years, Keith.
That's right. That's right. And we are both enjoying what we love doing, watching football. She's watching our broadcast from Fayetteville, and I'm here. And
after that play, gain of 5, brings up 3rd down. Sam Palladino is going to check out. His helmet came off. So he's going to go get his helmet sorted out. That was a big problem a couple games ago, Keith. It seemed like each team there were just helmets flying everywhere the whole game.
Well, we're kind of past that point in the season where humidity and cramps is
3rd and 5 here.
Oh, another one.
Boy, a lot of tugging and pulling.
Yeah, Gasaway was
trying to create some space for himself. Keith had a guy on his jersey. No call. Rockets will go 3 and out quickly. Not the kind of start they wanted on offense. They'll line up for their first punt tonight.
Yeah, we saw that a few weeks ago. We came out of halftime and just didn't quite have it.
Good snap. And there's the punt. Nice punt. It's going to turn over. Nice spiral. It's going to take a West Memphis bounce. Who do you think it was recovered that, Keith?
Mr. Burks.
Mr. Burks.
He's everywhere.
Braxton Burks going to be there to spot. He's making plays on special teams on offense. 11 minutes, 10 seconds left in this third quarter. West Memphis will take over 1st and 10. They have the ball. It'll be spotted at the 38-yard line. Once again, thank you to Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic for your support. Play in the shotgun. He's going to give to his big running back, and boy, he's got ahead of a steam, running hard, breaking tackles. Wow. Bagby had to come up from the line of scrimmage, Key, to run 20 yards downfield and make that tackle.
Jack, we have got to figure out what it's going to take to bring this young man down. Eric Sykes.
The load, Keith.
I mean, we essentially are playing against Noel Lewis
on the other team.
Yeah, and look, we have to tackle the Noel Lewis in practice every day, and this is who this is what we're up against.
Big play there for West Memphis, 1st and 10 here. Ball's at the 41-yard line. Once again, there's a give to Sykes, and boy, he's spinning and juking. Bo Bradford's going to be there to make the tackle, but Keith, he's still going to get 5 yards.
Yeah, remember, we're up against an offensive line that's 300 pounds a man, and they're getting the push right now.
Gain of 5 on that play. 4. West Memphis just not in any hurry, Keith.
No, I mean, if you're West Memphis, you're coming out of half, and this is the offensive performance you talk about. You got to come out, you got to make a statement, you got to put together a drive, and if we don't shut this down, it's going to build them momentum despite the score.
Here we go. Going to be a quarterback keeper, Clay, following some blockers.
Yeah.
Boy, nice run by the freshman running back. Keith is going to get about 8 yards on that.
Look, he showed great poise, great patience. He just kind of waited it out, let the play develop, and, man, he did it.
We're going to be saying his name for 3 more years.
Yeah. I mean, we're lucky this team is catching him as a freshman.
That'll move the chains for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 coming up. That's a substitute. Bagby's going to check out.
Jackie puts 3 guys off to his left. This is just not his.
Davis Adkins checks in. Sorry, Keith. Go ahead.
Just in a situation where I see him, okay. I was going to say, I don't see him trying to throw to his left.
Boy, a lot of movement going on over there. And once again, boy, nice run by the West Memphis. Keith, he just really, really good about following his blockers, isn't he?
Yeah, and they're trying to, with some movement of formation, trying to draw our defense away from the
where he's going.
Yeah.
West Memphis just needs 1 yard for a new set of downs.
Probably a quarterback keep.
Here we go. Once again, Clay fakes to Sykes. He's going to roll. He's going to wait, he didn't. That's intentional grounding. He can get outside the tackles there, Keith.
I think he had a guy close enough.
Well, he threw that running backwards. Nice pressure there from the Rocket defense. Well, here comes Sykes again, checking in. Boy, he's big. Even if the size of that man's legs, he's a big kid. Kind of looks like Braylon Russell a little bit.
Yeah.
From Benton last year, playing for the Hogs now.
Boy, we
don't miss him.
No. And the Rockets contained him when we played him last year.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. Quarterback keeper. Wow, he's going to be knocked down. Boy.
Jack, it's going to be close.
It's going to be close. That was Bo Bradford.
Close in high school football means it's a first down.
Yeah. They're not even going to measure.
No.
Boy, Bo Bradford busted through there and got an arm on his legs, and he stumbled forward and just got enough of the first down. That was 4th down.
I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah. Gosh.
Big play there. Well, West Memphis will have a new set of downs here. Ball is spotted at the Rocket 21-yard line. Clay is in the shotgun. He's got Sykes to his left. There's the fake to Sykes. They're going to throw, and there's a slant route over to his left. Key, just not a well-thrown ball.
No.
Threw it well behind his receiver. Andrew. Who did he throw to? Elijah Magruder. Sorry, my eyes are so bad. 2nd and 10 coming up for West Memphis. There's the give to Sykes, and
that's good tackle.
Nice tackle there. Who was it got him? Jackson Barron there. Nice tackle. Grab him by the legs, Keith.
Yeah.
Those big backs like that, that's where you got to tackle them. First half, the Rockets are going for the big hit, and he's just not going to fall down on that.
No, you hit a guy from above the waist. That's size, or really anybody, even you hit Clay at that size. These guys are just going to spin and keep on going.
3rd and 7 coming up for West Memphis. It's their opening drive of the second half. Fake to Sykes, and Clay's going to keep. And boy, nice. Once again, nice job. They're going to get 4 or 5 yards on that. Brings up 4th down, 4th and very short. It's like about 4th yard and a half, 2 yards maybe.
They're calling it 3. I don't see it quite that far.
I'm going to call it 2 yards, Keith. 4th and 2. Big play coming up for the Rocket defense. Boy, this would be demoralizing to stop them here after a long drive. And there's Clay. He's going to be hit immediately, and Bagby brings him down.
Boy, that is just...
Wow.
That may have been Geyser.
That was Geyser.
Aiden
Correction. Wow, nice play by Aiden Geyser. Keith, they had a nice drive there, and the bend don't break.
Yes.
Rockets hold.
Those 2 rush ends are just, man, they're just coming of age right now. I love seeing these guys.
Nice play by the Rocket.
There was nothing else.
Yeah, if he beats him, maybe scores.
Yeah, he had to make that tackle.
Rockets take over, 1st and 10. The ball's at their 10. This will be the worst field position tonight. There's the fake to Noah Lewis. Jackson England passes, and he's got Braxton Burks, and he's going to go to the 40. He's to the 50. They're not going to catch him, Keith. To the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Rockets, Braxton Burks. Holy smokes, no flags. Unbelievable.
Jack, that reminds me of the Marion game when we
wow.
took the ball. How about that?
Wow, Keith. He caught that. That was about a 8-yard pass, and he turned it. That's a 90-yard touchdown, Keith.
Jack, I know that we've got a Regal Construction player of the game.
I know
It's rarely easy, but somebody's making it.
Somebody's making it easy tonight.
To narrow it down.
We're not just scoring touchdowns. We're making plays on special teams, and gosh, wow.
This young man. Now look, credit to Jackson England. He made a great play fake. He got his shoulder square, rolled out.
Perez with the extra point, and it is good. And wow, Rockets strike quickly and boy, increase their lead to 41-6. Keith, if I'm not mistaken, aren't we nearing a nonstop clock?
You are correct. We're 1 point. Is it 30 or 35?
He made that. It should be 41, correct? It was 34-6. So they haven't given us our point yet.
The refs are having a conversation down here.
Yeah. High school rule, get a lead like this, they're going to – refs are down there talking about it. We may go to the running clock. I don't know. 41-6, 35-point lead. There's the kick. It's going to be bobbled, and he's going to fall down at the 32-yard line, Keith. Keith, let's get a little sound check from you here. Talk to me.
Nothing.
I hear you.
Got you. All right, I got you now. Thank you, Jack.
Yep. All right, we got that worked out.
All right, and I think we've got
yeah, we've got the moving clock now.
Clock is running. We might make it back to Little Rock before midnight.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to catch a running clock in the second half, Keith.
Well, look, our defense has got to step up and hold them here.
Clay is in the shotgun. Going to fake the Sykes, and he's going to throw a slant, and big number 85, and he's going to get a few yards on that, Keith. Who was that? Cameron Quarles. Yeah, he's a big, tall guy.
Yeah, we talked about him at the beginning of the play, or excuse me, beginning of the game.
I bet you he plays basketball. He's tall.
Man, speaking of basketball, you realize this school, West Memphis, man, they are a basketball just
You
juggernaut.
tell me about that.
Good grief, Jack.
How many famous basketball players have come
Man.
out of West Memphis, Keith?
We'll talk about it here after this play. It is unreal.
That's called serving it up for you right there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Clay. He's going to give it to Sykes this time. Excuse me.
That's number 4, I
Number
believe.
4, yeah. Going to get a few. Kenny Brown.
Jack, when you think basketball in college, you think about Kentucky, North Carolina, Duke. In West Memphis, back when we were in high school, these guys turned out. Keith Lee back in the 80s went to Memphis State, played in the NBA. Then Michael Cage before him, Marcus Brown, Corey Brewer, Sonny Weems. These guys, I mean, this is
Those are NBA players, aren't
all
they?
of them.
Wow. Going to get about 5 yards on that play, Keith. Jake Blackoak in there on the tackle.
The best graduate that, ever coming out of this high school. Wayne Jackson, trumpet player for the Memphis Horns. He played with Elvis, Neil Diamond, the Doobies.
You know,
Jimmy
I love me
Buffett.
some horns, man.
Yeah, Al Green, Otis Redding. The guy's a Grammy winner.
I was going to go see some horns tomorrow night, but my guy Trey Anastasio didn't bring the horns, so going to go to Hillberry, Keith. Here we go. That's number 2 in the second half.
Oh,
Clay's going to, it's tipped.
Oh,
The line of
oh,
scrimmage,
oh.
and
Man. That was a little wheel route, and that guy just, I'm going to tell you what.
Jadius East. Jadius East was the intended receiver, but was that Bagby got his hands up in the air? Somebody got a hand on that pass, and it was just a dead duck floating down. Ball's incomplete. Third down coming up for West Memphis.
If not for a guy named Braxton, you got Bagby and you got
Black Oaken really playing well on defense.
Yeah, and of course you've got our other defensive.
He's scrambling, looking for anywhere to go. Just too much rocket pressure. Chris Pace back there all over him. And
Pace was out for a week or two, so it's good to see him back.
Yes. Boy,
Yeah.
Keith,
We had Aiden Geyser and of course Bagby. And then
really holding that edge well. Keith, clock moving, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. This third quarter is going to be over quickly.
yeah, Jack, we got a mega speaker right on top of us too, so it
super loud.
reverberates us.
Plafkin back for this punt. Kind of a shank punt. It's going to bounce and take a Blue Devil roll and just keep rolling and rolling. And it's going to be stopped at the 18-yard line where the Rockets will take over. 1st and 10. Clock will continue to move. Rockets leading 41-6. They've got this game in hand so far. It's been the Braxton Burke show tonight, Keith.
It sure has. 3 touchdowns, about 200 yards.
That was a 90-yard, 87-yarder against North Little Rock?
Yeah.
Didn't make it on the live stream. Got to give the recap of that one. That would have been a fun one to announce, too.
Jack, thanks again to Shackelford Road Vet Clinic. These guys are putting on a show for us tonight.
Thank you. Here we go. England, there's the give to Noel Lewis, and boy, he's fighting for yardage. He's going to get about 3 or 4, Keith. I expect to see a whole lot of that if we can just get a few first downs doing that. There's no need to throw the ball anymore.
Jack, I feel bad for Shackelford Road Vet Clinic. They're getting the speed version.
The speed version. We're going to get you in. Yeah.
Up here to give them the full clock running. We're under a minute in the third quarter.
Rockets taking their time. 30 seconds left on the game clock.
Brian Barron, you probably ought to reach out to Stracely and just see about getting a refund for your sponsorship. Kidding, Steve.
All right, 2nd down coming up for Catholic. There's the give to Noel.
No. That's
Burdine with the carry. He's going to get. They're going to give him about a yard. Not a lot there. I think that play is going to take us into the fourth quarter, Keith.
Well, with 17 seconds left in the third quarter, final thanks to Shackelford Road Vet Clinic. It's the best of times and the worst of times when you're having a speedy third quarter.
Yeah, the clock doesn't stop.
No. These guys are great to us. We're very appreciative.
On the third quarter of play, the score is 41-6.
Folks, we've got 1 quarter to play here in West Memphis, Arkansas. The Rockets are up 35 points, 41-6. We are headed towards a 5-0 record under new head coach Richard Cochran. I don't know if things could be going any better right now.
He is undefeated as a head coach, Keith. But we're going to win this game tonight. They're not going to score 5 points in 12 minutes with the clock not running. You and I got together 2 or 3 weeks before the season started getting all this stuff together. We talked about what we thought the Rockets would do this season. And you and I are realists. You lose 30-something guys. You get a new head coach.
Sure.
You cannot go out and expect to have a playoff caliber team. We had reasonable expectations.
Sure.
We're 5-0, man. I was going to be happy with 5 or 6 wins for the season. And we're 5-0 right now.
Right.
I just didn't see this coming.
No, I mean, I like you said, we're realists. We've watched a lot of high school football, and man, we've got the real possibility of multiple wins ahead of us too.
Yes. Exciting stuff. We're going to start the fourth quarter here. Rockets 3rd down. England's the quarterback. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw long. He's got Plafkin deep. He's open. He's one man to beat. And he'll be pulled down at the 25-yard line. Huge play from Jackson, England.
I love the play call. Look, you're up, but this is how you get better. We've got to keep the pressure on. The teams we play over the next 5 weeks, just week 5 here, yes. The next 5 weeks, the teams we play, they're going to keep the pressure on us every single quarter. We got to keep doing this.
Keith Plafkin's having a heck of a night.
Absolutely. And look, these passes, these touchdown passes, these guys have to, that ball's got to land in the breadbasket, and Jackson's putting it there.
He's putting it there.
My goodness. Guy's one of the most accurate passers in high school football.
Absolutely. He's having a nice game, Keith. Not a lot of incomplete passes either. Here we go. There's the give to Burdine. Boy, West Memphis waiting on that one. Yeah. Clock will continue to run. Before we go, want to be sure before we go any further, Stanley Hardware. Thank you for your support for supporting Catholic High and the Catholic High football program. Stanley Hardware sponsored the fourth quarter for the entire 2024 season. Thank you.
Jack, we're cruising towards our Regal Construction player of the game. And if this were a golf tournament, we'd probably start chiseling the trophy.
Makes it neat. I've seen his mom today too.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 11 coming up here for the Rockets. There's the give to Burdine. He's running left. One man to beat. Boy, he just kind of slowed down when he got up to him, Keith. I'd like to see him just explode over that defender.
Yeah, young guy. I think he just didn't know. Do I push it to the corner?
Yeah, he could tell he was thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or do I cut up and try and get some yards? And that cut up, try and get some yards, he just got met with a quick outside linebacker that chased him down.
They're going to give him 1 yard on that, Keith. 3rd and 10 coming up. Clock moving. 9 minutes, 39 seconds left in this ball game.
That's the stuff in film. Coaches are going to say, here's why you just keep pressing on. That same play, Lewis scores on when he gets the ball going wide. Now, it was a pass, but the point is he presses on and he just turns on the afterburners, cuts the corner. And
he'll get there.
And gets 8 yards around the corner for a touchdown.
There's the give to Burdine once again. He's running hard. He's going to get a couple of hard yards, Keith. But
Fourth down on the 25, Jack. Do we kick or do we just keep going?
I think we just keep going for it.
Yeah.
I think we're probably out of range at this point. 42-yard field goal.
Yeah, I'm curious about our
Did you
kicking
catch
game.
that earlier? We made Perez had been doing all of the place
Yeah,
kicking.
we made a switch.
Yeah, they went back to David Ball, went back and took off and had a nice kick. Here we go, fourth down. There's a delayed handoff to Burdine and nothing there. And that's going to end the Rocket drive. Mikhail Peterson is there immediately. We're going to lose a few yards on that, Keith. Not a lot there on that play. I think the goal pretty much at this point is to just, if we have the ball, the clock, is it still moving?
No, it needs to keep moving. I don't know.
Yeah. Clock is supposed to keep running. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in this football game. Here we go. Now it's moving.
Thanks again to Stanley Hardware.
Thank you, Jeff Domboski. All right, 1st and 10 coming up for West Memphis. Just playing for a little pride at this point.
Got most of our starters out right now.
Clay's going to throw long. Wow, he had him open, Keith. Antoine Dawson was the intended receiver, and had he turned the right way, he would have probably caught that pass.
Yeah.
He turned inside, and the pass went towards the sideline. Clock will continue to roll.
You know, the difference with Clay, there's a million differences between Clay and Jackson, but Clay just puts that ball up. He just lofts it up, puts a lot of arc on it, and
Jackson's throwing darts, man.
Yeah. I mean, that ball drops into the hands, and these guys.
There's the give to Sykes, and boy, he's got a lot of space over the left side. And Keith, one man to beat. Wow.
No flags.
No flags. That was not Sykes. That was Kenny Brown, Keith.
Right.
Nice run.
Yeah, good run.
Got to give. That'll stop the clock, too. Should. Clock still running. Keith, that was about a 65-yard run right there.
That was an impressive run.
Yeah, he showed some power, then showed some speed at the end. Kenny Brown on that touchdown, senior. Josh Smith lines up for the kick. Kind of a high snap. There's a flag down. We're going to get the Rockets for offsides, Keith.
Offside on the defense.
Keith, I'm not going to lie. It's so much easier to pay attention to the game when I don't have a kid playing. I mean, it's just like I see everybody now. Well, here we go. Josh Smith. They'll move him a yard closer. Clock still running, Keith. Kind of surprises me there. There's the extra point. Looks good from here, and It is good. West Memphis will strike there. Still trailing 41-13. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left. Clock is moving. Kind of surprised about that. I thought they would have stopped it, right?
I agree, but
if we can get home earlier, that's great. Rockets with a 4-touchdown lead. Really 1 or 2 first downs away from this being a ball game. Once again, want to thank Stanley Hardware and Lumber for sponsoring the 4th quarter of the entire Rocket 2024 football season. Thank you to Stanley Hardware. Nice field here, Keith. This is just a nice place. Nice field.
Yeah.
People have been nice to us. I like this place.
Back-to-back years, Jack, we've been up here.
Yeah.
Over here.
It's like a brand new field.
Yeah, the facilities here are first rate.
Yeah, this is nice. Clock still moving, 4:40. Both teams running out onto the field. I think this game is, I think West Memphis has conceded this game.
Yeah.
Their coaches aren't screaming for
And
the
with
clock.
that, I think that, that we're bringing in our second team. I think we go ahead and announce that our Regal Construction player of tonight's game is Braxton Burks.
Yes, congratulations to Braxton Burks. Fantastic game tonight for the Rocket senior. A lot to be proud of. Here we go. Rockets are going to return it. Wow, it gets a helmet pulled off. There's flags everywhere. They're going to get a face mask on that, Keith. Who was that on the return? Garrett Mack?
Yes.
Yeah, Garrett Mack. He got his helmet ripped off.
Yeah.
He's all right. They're going to mark off this penalty, but clock still moving. 3:40 left. We're just a few minutes away from the end of this one. Rocket fans, be sure and join us next week. Rather you be in the stadium, but if you can't make the game, be sure and watch Keith and I. We will have the live stream live at 7 o'clock from War Memorial Stadium.
Big game. Have a 5-0 going into home.
Yeah.
I can remember Mills. It was brutal.
And that makes a fun week of practice after that, doesn't it?
Oh, man. So the point is, on any given week, regardless of your record, even the worst of teams can sneak up and get you. So you just got to watch those trap games.
Ekanawu checks in for the Rockets. He's going to run left. Boy, he's running hard, Keith.
Yeah, I always enjoyed seeing him run.
He's going to get a couple yards on that. Keith, he is fast. He gets out in the open field. He can run.
He's got that kind of that 100-meter sprinter look. He's standing straight, and you don't realize how fast he's going.
He is fast. We saw, what game was that?
It was in War Memorial, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a Memorial game, and he really showed some. Was it
Mountain Home? I don't remember which game.
It's all a blur anymore. This is my 61st 60. I've been to 61 straight Rocket games, Keith. They all start to run together.
Yeah, that's impressive. 61 games.
Yeah.
You know what you get?
Nothing.
You get a free ticket to your 60-cent game.
Or inside of 2 minutes, England's going to give to Ekanawu, and
that's a good tough run.
Yeah, nice run. Excuse me. No, that wasn't Ekanawu. Michael Cattell with a run. He got about 5 yards on that. Third down coming up for the Rockets. Clock moving. 1:30 left in this football game. It's been all Catholic High tonight.
Jack, one more time, I want to thank Hayden Seabury and I want to thank Sam Reyes. These guys, senior and sophomore, on the cameras. These guys have done a great job, and to drive up, you spend half your day and into your
with two old guys like us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. These guys have been fantastic, and all we have to do is pay them with pancakes and burgers and
waffles, and
yeah. These guys have been fantastic.
Well, we're inside a minute.
Oh, quarterback keeper, go baby,
yeah,
go!
Rockets have made a change at quarterback.
Slide.
Hunter Markham there on the keeper.
Yeah, good.
Nice
decision.
job. Yeah, goes, gets a first down, and
yeah, and that's going to do it, Jack.
Yeah, maybe one play left. Stanley Hardware, thank you for supporting us. Jeff Domboski, everybody go see Jeff at Stanley Hardware. Good guy. Keith, that's going to end it. Both teams are walking to the sideline.
There's 21 seconds left. The play clock is off of the game clock, so this game is over.
The teams are going to get on the 50, go congratulate each other. Well, Keith, another fun game. Congratulations to the Rockets. They're going to win tonight's game, 41-13. Nice win over. Going to ruin homecoming here for West Memphis, but beautiful night here. Hey, another good win. Thank you, Hayden. Good job. Sam, great job tonight. Fist bump.
Rocket fans, thank you. Thank you for watching. Congratulations to the Catholic High Rockets for a 41-13 win. We will see you next week. War Memorial Stadium,
7 o'clock.
Catholic High versus Jonesboro. Thanks again for watching.
See you next week. Good night, Rocket fans.